tier 3v3 faction war. This is Argus Desert Gate Space Marines versus Orks. Game 3, blue team. We have Ace of Swords plays a Force Commander. This is Ultramarines DLC. Very good melee combat damage output. Can also support tank and disrupt. And alongside Dark Riku is a Techmarine. Starts out range combat, puts up some good damage. Can also support with structures and repair. And rounding off the Space Marine team is Final Push as an Apothecary support commander that fights in melee combat by default. Begins with a targeted heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Red team for the Orks, Toilailee switching to the Warboss. Melee commander walks through cover, very angry, awesome support, disruption and offense from the front lines. Adila is another Warboss, and we have Mathis as a commander knob, infiltrating commander that shoots you, stabs you and blows you up. Orky style, that is the solo lane up against Ace. We have the Apothecary and Techmarine mid up against double Warbosses, so that'll be interesting to see. This guy pushing all the way through Adila and is going to decap this VP. That's going to be pretty annoying. Space Marines with Tactical Marines all round. Final Push though, getting double scouts up first and then getting his Tactical Marines on the field. Apothecary weighing into those sluggers, trying to get models off them, but with quadruple shooters here. Look at the damage on that Apothecary. Heals himself, but can he get away? He cannot. 487, 498. Wow, the damage on him in a flash from those shooters was pretty scary. Here comes some more sluggers from Adila with burners already up. Not very often you see burners purchased that quickly. Gives a health bonus to the sluggers, as you see there, and gives them some power weapons. And they're going to decap everything. And this Warboss still decapping stuff here as well. 453, 498. Ace though has pushed through all the way to the power on the west side up against Mathis. The shooters forced off. Double scouts here from Ace still on the field. Where are his Tactical Marines? They are back at base, in between two bases. Riku will be able to revive the Apothecary, which might level him straight up. 427, 498. Warboss from Toilailee leaves the cap to the shooters. Adila's Warboss in retreat. He completely capped up the middle though. Just this wreck point left uncapped. 407, 498. Commander knob with the better combat kit. And some shooters alongside who will cap this contested power. Now the Space Marines push back on the east side. It's a triple cap for the Orks. 385, 498. Apothecary revived. Does not manage to revive the Techmarine. Level the Techmarine, I should say. Is he putting a turret up? He's not putting a turret up. We have sniper scouts from Final Push. You might see triple snipers or something. Warboss is forced off, but look at this marauding tide of Orks. Wow. They need some Devastators up, I think, up here. Riku with double Tactical Marines, maybe double Flamers would be pretty cool. And he's going for Bionics in this game. Went for Artificer in the first two, which I talked about as something I don't rate that highly, and it's not something I say lightly for a war gear. I usually think they're all pretty strong in their ways, but compared to what else you can get, I do think it's a little bit lackluster. 316, 498, but he's gone for Bionics, so we might see either Mastercrafted Bolter for a whole bunch of anti-melee stuff in tier 1, or the tier 2 melee Techmarine, which is awesome to see. 308, 498. Mathis has pushed back against Ace, who now has some Assault Marines. So he has double scouts, tax, assault squad. Pretty strong tier 1 right here. Not a lot you can't deal with this build. 308, 498, especially backed up by the Force Commander. Assault Marines jump. Ouch, here's a pain boy though, and that's going to be a pain in the ass. This guy with a heal over time there uses it on the sluggers, and this guy puts out some pretty nice power melee himself. Assault squad get away without a loss. Are they going to retreat? They do retreat. So that pain boy throws a spanner in the works, I think. really nice grenade from Ace. Wow. Wipes out those sluggers. That is fantastic play. And those scouts get away as well. These shooters forced off. And these shooters forced off. That turned into actually a really, really good engagement for Ace. He actually wiped a shooter boy squad also. That was awesome for him. 308-471. Lots of pressure though from the Orks on the east side. We have triple snipers from Final Push, and why not? He's taken out pretty much all of the tier 1 Ork units in a single shot with these guys. So could prove to be incredibly efficient. Bleeding. Warboss with the enhanced custom shooter for Toilailee and the boss pole. We also see that build on Adila. 308-458. Lots of shoot 'em good. Power harass now from Ace. No sign of any upgrades for the Force Commander. His Assault Marines now healed up, making their way back out alongside those scouts. What is this? It's shooters capping. Space Marines have noted this, and now they're trying to set up shop on the east side. Are we going to see some structures from the Techmarine? Nope. He's happy to sit behind cover for now. He's level 2. Has that Bionics. Haven't seen the powerful sweep yet, but he might have used it already. 302-458. Tactical Marines have lost the model behind the heavy cover though. Where are these Assault Marines gone? Still moving up. But here comes Storm Boys from Adila, and Toilailee also has Storm Boys, and he has double sluggers as well. Ace now getting doubled, needs to be careful. Wow, looks like he got an awesome grenade on those Storm Boys that I just missed. Couple of really awesome grenades from Ace of Swords in this game. Is he going to try and defend here? So Warboss and shooters and a Kommando. Looks like he's not going to try and defend for now in a way. Toilailee supporting all of this stuff with that boss pole. 302-431. Snipers taking out a couple of sluggers, but now they're going to need to retreat with Storm Boys in amongst them. There is the retreat. Tactical Marines getting what shots they can, but they're probably going to be forced to retreat as well. Maybe not. He's trying to lead this stuff back into Riku. The Apothecary stays on the field, but the Tactical Marines were forced to retreat because of that aiming. What's that? 302-393. Triple cap for the Space Marines here. Warboss forcing off Tactical Marines. Storm Boys jumping out and retreating. There is the Purification Vials. The first time we've seen them in this series. I was expecting them in perhaps every game, but we see them now. 302-370. That awesome area denial they give you.
Issuing additional units have become available, Commander.
Force Commander has the Iron Halo and Thunderhammer on the way. That's going to be a pretty awesome build against what Mathis has. It's going to send this Pain Boy flying all over the place, as these sluggers as well. He has fully upgraded sluggers, burners, and a knob leader, but he's merging here with, is this Adila? It is Adila, who has gone for spiky armor, and this is a massive blob of death in the middle of the map. He needs support here before he tries to go in, which is why he's backing off here. Assault Marine's getting their sergeant. Looks like he is going to have a go. That merciless strike will help a lot, and then he sees the extent of how much stuff is here, all supported by the boss pole. It also supports your allied commanders. Kicking off east side, shoots them good on the plasma cannon, but the Warboss is forced over. A whirlwind again from Riku. Really good on the east side of Argus. 271, 362. Riku sending his double Tactical Marines to the middle. One of them has a sergeant, so he might see Stern Guard. The other squad does not. Warboss decaps. Whirlwind. Wow, getting shots from the raised platform all the way to the middle. What's this? It's Mathis taking the opportunity to bash power, or at least try to, but here comes Ace, and now the Thunderhammer is up. Assault squad as well to initiate. Iron Halo goes up. Shotgun blast right in the face of those Assault Marines. That was pretty nasty. And now the Force Commander going to work with that battle cry. And that tracking special attack. There's the Weird Boy's vomit though, forcing off the Assault Marines immediately. And Storm Boy's stunning the Marines and forces them off. 227, 362. Sluggers forcing off Scouts as well. Can they finish him up? I don't think so. That Weird Boy, really good choice over there from Mathis. Ace is going to need to engage very carefully, try and split his stuff up. Go straight after the Weird Boy, I think, with his... No, he's going to probably jump the Weird Boy with his Assault Marines, get right on him, because there is a minimum range, I think, to the Warp Vomit. Some friendly fire there. Comical power bash from the Orks, but they do it. Stormboy is forced off by Stern Guard veteran fire. Look at the Dakar on this Techmarine. He is going for his axe. This is going to be awesome. Is he going to complete the build with the shield? Maybe. Scout's going to push forward and decap. Steel kicking off on the west side. Pain Boy is doing really well here. Doing really well on these Assault Marines alongside those sluggers, taking out all but one model. Was that the Sergeant? It wasn't the Sergeant, so he lost his Sergeant as well. Now Ace of Swords pushing back. Is he going to try and steal this power or push all the way through? A bit of both, I think. 216, 338. Space Marines hitting back hard. They have a bunch of stuff on this east side. Triple Sniper Scouts, a Dreadnought now for final push. And those Stern Guard veterans. Here comes the Death Dread. This is Adila's. There you saw the Hunter Killer missile from the Whirlwind. A really nice little bonus that it has. 216, 325. Tactical Marines capping the west side. Quite a knob for Mathis. Is he going to try and engage? He's shotgunning the Force Commander in the face. As you can see here, the shotgun seems to do ability knockback passively. Was knocking down the Force Commander even though his shield was up there. 216, 312. I'm not sure if that's intended or an oversight. 216, 307. Here comes the Death Dread again. Space Marines though looking pretty damn strong on this side. Now the Techmarine has his axe. Bionics increasing his melee damage. I think it's by 10%. So this axe doing 55 DPS, increases his melee skill as well. 216, 296. Warboss still level 1 for Toilailee. Death Dread being backed off. Space Marines edging forward on this east side. What's going on mid? We have a Dreadnought on the field for Ace. With this Ultramarines DLC, it looks pretty awesome as a Tyranid Warrior hanging off the banner there. 216, 282. Mathis playing it smart, not mass retreating but not engaging. He's just hanging back and taking pot shots when he can. He is tier 3, so we might, in fact we already do see the rocket launcher on the way. 216, 273, 2-1 cap for the Space Marines, and they're bashing power big time. Can they hold on and take this third game? Bunch of Orks all buffed by double boss poles here from the two Warbosses. And that does stack, I'm pretty sure. We have shooters with 1200 hit points. Tank busters on the field to try and deal with these Dreadnoughts. That Death Dread is still stomping around as well, and that could be nasty if Assault Marines try and initiate with a jump. That Death Dread there. Look at the Dakar on this Force Commander, good grief. Gonna go down. Down he goes. Where did that knockback come from? Not sure what it was knocked back by. 216, 241. Bashing power with this rocket launcher now. Oh, it was from Shoot 'em Good, of course. You fool. That was a knockback. 216, 232. Assault Marines jumping in, but there's that Pain Boy heal. Using it before they lose a model, which is how you use heal over time abilities. They are there to prevent bleed. 216, 223. Double Dreadnoughts marching towards the west side, and here comes final push with a massive army alongside some of Riku's stuff as well. They're tripling this west side. Orks sent running. Look at the power of the Space Marines here. Double Stone Guard veterans with Hellfire rounds, double Tactical Marines, double Dreadnoughts, and some pretty mean commanders as well. There's that rocket launcher doing work. This axe also drains energy, which is not something to be forgotten, so it's pretty damn annoying. They're going to completely bash this power. Look at the map now, it's very, very blue. 216, 200. Battle wagon is up though, and here comes Toilailee with units loaded in. Storm Boys jump the Stone Guard. They do decap though, and they do get away. There's the Death Roller. They have quite a lot of AV here. That Dreadnought getting rear armor hits. We have a missile launcher, Tactical Marines, and Stone Guard veterans with Vengeance rounds. We might see the orbs from the Techmarine since he doesn't have his shield yet. Perhaps Riku was expecting a battle wagon. There's the powerful sweep. Didn't quite connect with those sluggers, but does force them off. Look at the damage though to this Dreadnought. Down it goes. Tank busters, double tank busters in fact, alongside the rocket launcher was pretty nasty there. 216, 146. Still a double cap for the Space Marines, but they don't want to overextend. These Marines in retreat. Ace of Swords now backing off. Orks might try and push through the middle here and cap both naturals. Death Dread still stomping around for Adila. There's the vials of the purification vials, which miss everything. Dreadnought now smacking on the battle wagon. Double scouts moving in to repair. Tank busters getting shots though, and this Dreadnought's in trouble. Death Dread now going after it. Vanguard veterans on the field for Ace of Swords. First Company Assault Marines with power melee weapons on each model. Not to mention a very nice Thunderhammer, which has passive chance to knock back. Death Dread helps to force them off alongside those Storm Boys who had Ard Boys on them. That's a global buff from the Warboss, and the Orks doing a pretty damn good job pushing through the mid here. Some commandos on the way for Adila, but look at this. Riku. Something went down there, that's the whirlwind. Riku has a Land Raider on the field, and Final Push has a Land Raider on the way. Double Land Raiders, can they deal with that? I'm not sure they can. They do have a decent amount of AV, but double Land Raiders they have. What do they have? They have double Tank Busters, a Knob Squad now on the field. That could change things for Mathis. That rocket launcher as well for the Kommando Knob, and we could see Power Claws. In fact, we do see a Power Claw for Adila. So they have a hell of a lot of AV. Are these Land Raiders going to survive long? And Mathis can drop a Rocks, and that could be incredibly painful for a Land Raider. We do see orbs up for the Techmarine. He's used it on that battle wagon, which is hard stunned it in place here. 167, 117, triple cap for the Orks now. Powerful sweep from the Techmarine. Does he get away? He does not. Purification vials from the Apothecary miss everything again. Look at the map now, completely changed around. This Warboss is going to die in retreat. 134, 117 is very, very close. Scouts taking back their natural, but Weird Boy hitting them with its basic attack. Knob Squad waiting. Kommando Knob getting way too close there. There's the zap from the Weird Boy on those Stone Guard veterans, and here comes a battle wagon out of nowhere to flank stuff. Final Pushes Land Raider coming mid. Dark Riku's on the east side, and Tactical Marines will cap that VP. Are these Land Raiders going to change this game again? Orks recovered incredibly well. There's a burner bomb from those commandos, but scouts in retreat, and they're retreating back to his Land Raider. Storm Boy's jumping in, a massive risk, and there's a Rocks from, I think, Toilailee. Mathis still has his, and the Rocks does a reasonable job. I think one of the big Rocks hit the Land Raider, and now this Land Raider in trouble. Tank Buster barrages, Death Dread on it as well. You see the Stone Guard veterans using the Vengeance rounds on the Death Dread. And it looks like it is going to go down. Does go down thanks to those Stone Guard veterans, and an orbs on the battle wagon means it can't fire any longer, and some repairs, some desperate repairs coming down on this Land Raider from Scouts, Techmarine and his global repair as well, I think. And here comes Final Push with his own Land Raider. 86, 102, 2-1 cap for the Space Marines. A frantic finish. Does the battle wagon get away? Looks like it does. Battle wagon again doing superbly well in this game. 86, 95. Land Raider getting tons and tons of repairs. It lives. Down goes the Warboss, and that might be it for the Space Marines. Unless the Orks push everything through the middle. I don't think they should try and push against double Land Raiders up here. Here's some Terminators maybe. Yes, Terminators on the field for Final Push. These triple Scouts have done really well for him. Level 3, level 3, level 2. 86, 74. These Marines retreating back to those Land Raiders. Force Commander leading the line. He has his armor of alacrity. There's a Rocks, and that is a really, really nasty run from Mathis. Wow. 86, 65 is not over yet. Absolute bedlam in the center of the map. That battle wagon is still charging around. Warboss smacking it on Scouts on his natural victory point. Tank Buster Barrage. Wow. Where's that Kommando knob? He's there. And he's smacking on it with his rocket launcher. Are they going to take down this Land Raider? I think they are, because that's a Knob Squad as well. Down it goes. 86, 65. But these are Lightning Claw Terminators now from Ace. Forcing off the Knob Squad. Massive big zap gun shot from the battle wagon, which is still alive somehow. 86, 65, 1-1 cap. A really close game 3. Tank Busters bash the power and retreat. Good play from Mathis. Dark Riku floating a lot of power. He probably wants to get a Predator tank or something. Maybe he'll make me smile and drop a Venerable, because I love those things. Land Raider still being repaired like crazy up here. Warboss charges into those Plasma Cannon Devastators, but he's losing a lot of health doing so. 86, 53, 2-1 cap for the Space Marines. Do the Orks have any legs left to push back? They have that Knob Squad and they have that Battle Wagon. Pretty much everything else is dealt with quite handily by the Land Raider. Hey people, Injured here, 3v3 Faction War. This is Argus, Desert Gate, Space Marines versus Orks. Game 3, blue team. We have Ace of Swords plays a Force Commander. This is Ultramarines DLC. Very good melee combat damage output. Can also support tank and disrupt. And alongside Dark Riku is a Techmarine. Starts out range combat, puts up some good damage. Can also support with structures and repair. And rounding off the Space Marine team is Final Push as an Apothecary support commander that fights in melee combat by default. Begins with a targeted heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Red team for the Orks, Toilailee switching to the Warboss. Melee commander walks through cover, very very angry, awesome support, destruction and offense from the front lines. Adila is another Warboss, and we have Mathis as a Kommando knob, infiltrating commander that shoots you, stabs you and blows you up. Orky style. That is the solo lane up against Ace. We have the Apothecary and Techmarine mid up against double Warbosses, so that'll be interesting to see. This guy pushing all the way through Adila and is going to decap this VP. That's going to be pretty annoying. Space Marines with Tactical Marines all round. Final Push though, getting double Scouts up first and then getting his Tactical Marines on the field. Apothecary weighing into those sluggers, trying to get models off them, but with quadruple shooters here. Look at the damage on that Apothecary. Heals himself, but can he get away? He cannot. 487, 498. Wow, the damage on him in a flash from those shooters was pretty scary. Here comes some more sluggers from Adila with burners already up. Not very often you see burners purchased that quickly. Gives a health bonus to the sluggers, as you see there, and gives them some power weapons. And they're going to decap everything. And this Warboss still decapping stuff here as well. 453, 498. Ace, though, has pushed through all the way